Hi, I'm Tony from Driver Hire Croydon and Sutton.
Hello, I'm Gary from Driver Hire in Colchester.
So today I brought Doris up to Gary's office in Colchester and we're going to pop out and visit one of Gary's clients to have a look at loading vehicles.
That's right, we've been lucky enough to have a client put some different product onto a vehicle, and we're going to talk about how to best strap it, put dunnage in between, and see the way to strap a vehicle down and make it safe to go down the road and not put it overweight.
Excellent. Well, let's crack on.
Yep, let's go jump into Doris and give it a go then.
Excellent.
Smile. So, where are we going today then?
Well, we are going off to one of your customers. Hang on, let's do the other way around. So what are we up to today then, Gary?
Well, yeah, it makes a change to me telling you where we're going. We're going to see one of my clients today, and we're doing a little video on how to make a vehicle safe before going out onto the road.
Okay, so this is ratchet straps.
Yep, ratchet straps,
load
basically.
spreaders.
Yep. Yeah, corners, edges, or whatever you like to call them.
Yeah.
How to secure them right hard down. Yeah, turn right here, Tony. Yeah, how to not overload a vehicle on the front axles overweight wise. How to use a word called dunnage.
Dunnage.
It's a lovely word, dunnage, isn't it?
Yeah, Colchester doesn't seem like a place that's completely full of industrial estates.
No, it's an old garrison town from the Roman times, and it's carried on still being a garrison town, but it's not as busy as when I was in the army, but it's still a garrison town. The reason we're doing this video, Tony, is to help the new passers improve their skills by a little bit. And
yeah.
all the little bits all add up, don't they?
Yeah, no, I think it's it's daunting when you come across this stuff for the first time, and you don't want to make yourself look stupid trying to get your load sorted, and you certainly don't want your load falling off.
No, Tony, I've been out in Doris a few times, and I really could do with a coffee. Can you do a drive-through Costa coffee in Doris?
Do you know what, Gary? I have never taken Doris through a drive-through. This could be a first. Well, it will be a first.
It will be a first.
And it could be interesting.
And this could be entertaining.
Well, if nothing else, we're going to amuse somebody here.
Yeah, including me.
Going to bash us on the head. Hang on, I might have to open the door first.
Yeah, I think you have to, yeah. Look how high up that speaker is.
Hello.
Hiya, what can I get for you? What's your oat Americano?
Thank you. So I now am the cup holder. Fantastic,
Lovely.
thank you.
No problem.
Cool.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you.
So treat your door, Tony.
So I think if you didn't open the door first,
You would have a problem.
you'd be stuffed. Yeah. So we're here at the client's yard, and we've got a vehicle here, and we've got a couple of different load types and a few different load restraint systems, and Gary's going to show us how to use them.
Yep, we've got basically start off with the weight of this vehicle. This is a 32-ton vehicle, and where you can put product so you're not overweight. So we'll start off with that.
So you say this is a 32-ton lorry, Gary. How does that differ from perhaps an 18-ton?
Yeah, well, the easiest way to tell, Tony, this has got a 4 axle sitting on it, so it's a 32-ton. If it had 2 axles, that would be an 18-tonner.
Right. Okay. And then 3 axles?
That would be a 26-ton vehicle, and the 2 axles normally are at the back.
Right. Right. Okay. Now you said about overloading. So how does that come about?
Right. If we look at this particular load,
Yeah.
there is 4 blocks sitting at the front here, or 4 packs of blocks.
Yeah.
They're approximately 800 to 1,000 kilos, these particular ones.
Right.
And these are all sitting on the front end. This particular vehicle having 2 axles at the front, they can cope with this
Yep.
one. So you've got 4 tons sitting on the front headboard here on this particular vehicle.
Yeah. Okay. But if that was an 18-tonner, obviously it couldn't take that weight at the front
No,
end.
definitely. You'd be putting your front axle severely overweight. And in fact, a good way of telling that, your front mudguard would be very low down on the ground.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I notice on these packs of blocks here, Gary, there's they've been loaded with some gaps. Is that deliberate? Is that the way it should be?
As a driver, no, it wouldn't be deliberate. The way the forklift driver's done it, it's just been easier for them to put on. In an ideal world, it'd be against the headboard so they wouldn't fall over, and it'd be easier. This is a high-ab vehicle, so it would be a block grab, and it's easier to pick up and move, and that's why it would be done there. But if you had a forklift, it's a real problem, and they would be moved over.
So you've noticed I'm putting some gloves on here, Gary. What are we going to do to solve this?
Well, mine are a lot dirtier than yours.
I'll do some work, I promise.
Okay then.
So what are we going to do to fix that then?
I'll use something word called dunnage, or an old pallet in this case. I'd put it at the front to help stop the product falling over.
Okay, so
I picked something nice and light for you, Tony. I don't want you to work too hard. Yep.
So by packing that gap, if you were to have to brake hard, that would stop the.
It stops that help moving over. As you can see how these blocks are, they're all together and they would naturally fall across, and that just helps that movement stop going across with a natural immersion. Or inertia, sorry, not immersion, inertia going across.
Yeah. Immersion, that's a heater, isn't it?
You are correct.
So, do you want to talk us through how the load's actually secured to the vehicle?
Yeah, this has already been done for us with nice new straps and everything else on here.
Nice clean one.
For the video. These are edge protectors, and that helps for two reasons. One, it's helped to pull the strap down much tighter.
Okay.
And the second is protect these straps. If they were rubbing on here all through the journey, they would cut through these eventually and make them very rough and cut through and frayed and not very good from that point of view. So you can see that's not 100% tight. Do you want to show us your old skills then, Tony? You haven't done this for a few years.
It has been a while,
And as you can see, they go a lot tighter than it was on there, and it helps pull, but these spread the load.
Sure. And sometimes you see those sort of padded sleeves over the straps, don't you?
Yeah, so we move a lot of concrete for a certain client, and they're no good for the protectors here, but they can have the sleeves, they act to the same position, the same issue of stopping them cutting through and chafing.
Sure. Okay. So, Gary, the next load we've got here is a bag.
Yeah.
In this case, a bag of gravel. So what's the challenges? What's the techniques with this?
Well, I call this a live load because it moves. So as we go down the road, we go through our lovely potholed country roads and so on, that will keep moving. So we'll strap it down with a ratchet strap like we normally will do. But as I leave this yard, 10, 15 miles down the road, I would pull over to a lay-by or somewhere safe, another yard or whatever, and give that a torque with the old ratchet strap, make certain that is safe to carry on the rest of the journey, because that will move.
Okay, all right. So let's get the strap on then.
You want me to go do some work?
Yes, absolutely.
I borrowed someone else's gloves, really, Tony. Oh, come on then. Okay, I'm going to look underneath the vehicle to see if there's anything safe to throw this over, and I'm also going to give a little shout as well before I do throw it over to make it as safe. So I'm looking underneath. I like to see my assistant cameraman in the distance, and I will make certain he can hear me before I throw it over. I'm not strong enough to get that far either. I'm now looking either side because I can see in between these bags, and we've talked about dunnage earlier on as well. So stand clear, coming over. So make a little bit of a loose fold there, and coming over. Okay, little hook there. That is a secure load restraint.
Cool. Let's go back around the other side.
Okay. As you can see, I've picked the world's longest ratchet strap.
You have? Yes.
Yeah. So I've got to leave you the ratchet side. Oh. No, but on a serious note though, again, we will be attaching to the hook here, which is a proper load restraint. You could use the rave, but a manufacturer will say this isn't a true weight restraint in its manufacturing use. But if you had no other option, this is the place you should go for. Not down here, not any rope hooks down the side here either.
So I gather a ratchet strap under tension can pull a rope hook off.
Oh, very easily, very easily. You've got it? Yeah, you still got it there, Tony. It's been a couple of years.
Well, actually, it was only 5 minutes ago I last did one of these.
Oh, that's true. But prior to today, when's the last time you used ratchet straps?
In anger, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
But interesting, you can feel the load moving even under the tension
Yeah, because
of the strap.
I mean, prior to us coming, this had been used for another video shoot for something, and it was really taut and quite hard down. And it's amazing how much that has moved in that short period of time. And people don't realise these do move quite a bit. Are you coming up with a special technique at the end that you've still got it?
Oh, well, I don't know. I may or may not still have it.
Yeah, we'll see in a second, and if it's no good, we'll cut it out, yeah?
So, Gary, I managed to get my new gloves dirty.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll let you have them. You're not used to doing work like that, are you, Tony?
So it's been a while. But hopefully, you know, we've had a lot of new parts drivers come through over the last year or so. I know you're the same, and new high-up operators as well. So hopefully that little bit of information will
a basic video on how to do little things like dunnage and a little bit of a ratchet strap, or the safety of just strapping down 15 minutes down the road is all basic information that we didn't know prior to this, and hopefully they'll know that now for the future.
Sure, okay. So thank you to ASM Logistics for lending us the truck for the day, and to SRC for lending us the product to be able to strap it down. Thank you. And if you've enjoyed it, please do rate, review and subscribe. And you can find us at thedriverhirepodcast.co.uk. So thank you very much.
And thank you very much, and hopefully you'll come and join us for another video in the future.